Lady and the Tramp was an odd choice for Disney to remake, honestly, because if you look at it, it's not an exciting movie. It's not a movie that sort of grabs you by the gut, like, dudes, we gotta go see Lady and the Tramp. No, no, no one's ever said that in the history of ever. Lady and the Tramp is a very simple, intimate, beautiful piece about an adorable dog finding out about the great, bigger world beyond her fence. That is it. That is it. She finds love. She finds excitement. She finds joy. She has a baby. She finds out that Siamese cats can also be portrayed as very racially offensive, but also be terrible, terrible creatures. And we have Peggy. It's great. It's great, and it spawns a sequel that people either hate or just go, "Well, I'm here for Scamp. I'm here for Scamp." And Angel. I'm here for those two. So looking at the live action one, I thought, okay, well, what are we really going to do here? And it's interesting because looking at this movie, they should have done this one first. This should have been the first live action remake. Something simple, safe. You're like, hey, this is what they did. All right, I like this. They played around with the formula a little. It was a change, not a major change. And it was all right. It was fun. Possibly even great to people who really love Lady and the Tramp and love that simplistic nature of it. It's almost sort of like the middle child between Oliver and Company and 101 Dalmatians when you look at it that way. But on its own merit, this movie's kind of forgettable. It is. This is the problem with remakes because you have to make you. It has to either be better than the original, otherwise it's going to just be that was all right. It was decent. Don't need to see it again. That's what Lady and the Tramp is. It's sweet, it's adorable, but you get that all from watching the original. The only real difference is certain things are fleshed out. Lady's capture by the Pound is fleshed out more. Tramp's life is fleshed out a bit more, which you could argue was necessary, wasn't necessary. Did Tramp's life already imply the story in the animated one? More than likely. Were there any new takes on the characters? Well, Jack had a new take to him. Trusty sort of denied his emotional story, but it still hits the same beat. Jim Deere and Darling are Jim Deere and Darling. They feel a bit more real, at the same time a bit more fake. And the aunt is terrible, but luckily, the aunt is handled much better in this one than I think she was in the original. Primarily because she gets her comeuppance. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. All I'm gonna say on that one. The music I felt was all right, all right, all right. There's not much I would change about this. There's not much to improve upon. Lady and the Tramp is this safe movie that Disney didn't even want to release in theaters. It was exclusively Disney Plus. I legit forgot about it until I was like, hey, a lot of this stuff came out in 2019. Oh wait, Lady and the Tramp came out in 2019 too. So there we are. Again, had this been first, we'd have been like, you know what? They're on to something here. They're on to something. These nice, simple stories, and then they can make us think it was a horrible mistake. Like if they'd released these in different orders, I think we'd have a much better view of the Disney remakes. But anyway, that's this fun little hurdle we covered, this fun little speed bump on our road trip, and soon we'll come across the real nightmare. A grave, grave blotch in the Disney remake lineup. So we'll see you next time we talk about The Lion King.